They don't know what to spend their money on, so they built this mall. And they had this grand opening for this mall, and nobody knew at that time how to get to it. So all these roads you see were just cram-packed with cars. It was so bad that they had to postpone flights up to 4 hours because the passengers and the pilots couldn't get to the airport. Oh, it was a mess. Same thing happened on Black Friday, another sales. But our airport has won many accolades for its interior design.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And it has won for, I think, 9 years in a row now, the best operated airport in North America. And a British pilot told me it was considered the second best operated airport in the world, but he didn't tell me which was the best. I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah, I've still got my first boat, but it's only a little fishing boat.
Come from all over the province with your child if you have some issues and want some help. It seems to be pretty rampant these days, autism. Another interesting building here on the left, BCIT, British Columbia Institute of Technology. It's their aerospace campus, so you learn everything to do with maintaining and servicing jet planes and the like. The only thing they can't fix, those overhead luggage bins on it. He's a good writer too. The Power of One.
Yeah, I don't read much.
That where all the speed skating competitions took place when we hosted the 2010 Winter Olympics. Anybody come here for that? How about the Swedish lady? You guys are good at racing on skates, aren't you? Your country, your nation. That building cost $378 million to build, and to pay for it, the city sold the land between the Oval and this bridge. And you can see what the developer has done so far. He's got 4 of these fairly massive condominium complexes. Right away, you might notice a difference between Richmond and Vancouver City. Richmond is basically delta land, that's earth and silt washed down by the mighty Fraser River over the centuries. So we're very flat and we're very fertile. And we have a dike system that surrounds the whole city. And on that dike system is 38 pump stations.
Really?
Yeah, so if it rains hard or there's well, we have a little Dutch lad that runs around looking for leaks in the dike. But, yeah, and they've upgraded these 38 pump stations so they can actually pump out tens of millions of gallons of water an hour now.
So the problem is from seepage, is it?
Seepage, rain, leaks, yeah. Groundwater. Combination of all of them. We've been told we have to meter within the next 50 years because of the rising sea.
So what's a house around this area worth?
Well, when you see one that looks relatively new, they're selling anywhere between 2.8 and 3.8 million. Vancouver is considered the second most expensive city in the world to live, but we kind of hop between Hong Kong and us for second place. Does anybody know what the most expensive city right now is? And they use up more of the footage of the yard, and the houses are more square footage.
$1 million.
Well, the property itself might be 1.5.